Run away, Doc.
Run away!
Oh no! Oh dear! Oh, thank you so much, Mr. Sora.
No worries, Fluttershy. Just stay safe.
Good job, Sora! The evacuation is almost complete, and everyone will be safe and sound!
Yeah, but I can't help but feel like we're making a big mistake.
I agree. We should all stay and fight.
I mean, I'm the Avatar for goodness sake. Sora, Mickey, the bad guys are coming!
We only have a few moments before they arrive.
What? But what about the rest of the prisoners? Don't worry, Axel, Aqua, and everyone on our side got them to the other dimension safe and sound. And now that they're safe and sound, there shouldn't be any problems fighting Orochimaru.
No! No fighting Orochimaru!
Guys! We can't hold the wall much longer! Let them come! They can face the power of the Avatar! And the Demon Girl, and the Keyblade Warrior!
No! Nobody's gonna fight him!
Well, Fox, looks like it's just you and me. The wall's not gonna hold!
No.
Where are my prisoners? They escaped. I am your only opponent. Wait, just you? Do you hear that? They're so scared of us they all ran away! You ready, Fox?
I don't really get a choice.
For our friends! Face my wrath!
I'm still okay. Oh, that's where Raven went.
Wait, now where are we?
Who are you?
I was about to ask you the same thing!
What's going on here?
And what, may I ask, is this?
Hey, Bernie!
He's quite unnerving to look at.
King Mickey, what the heck? Our friends were still there!
Yes, we can go back for them later. For now, we have to calm the crowd down. Otherwise, they're gonna go into a panic, and we don't want that, do we?
Can't we calm them down after we save our friends still stuck on the torturer?
Okay. How about this? Riku, you go back and provide some assistance for the little prince. And anyone else who needs it.
Yes, sir, King Mickey.
There, Riku has everything under control. Now can you please calm down the crowd, Sora?
Yes, okay. Can I have everyone's attention, please? Alright then, you all have questions about where we are and what we're doing here, and why. Alright then, listen up and I'll explain. You all do not recognize each other because you are all from different worlds. Worlds that came from a dimension called the Mediaverse. I am a Keyblade Warrior, destined to protect these worlds. So, a lot of you recognize me because I have visited your worlds before. Now, many threats have attacked your worlds before, such as the Heartless, or Ansem, or Xemnas, or Xehanort. And my friends and I were able to defeat all of them. Unfortunately, we've come across a villain so powerful that none of us are able to defeat him, even when we work together. His name is Orochimaru, and he somehow gained the power to travel to many different worlds and round up every villain, old and new, and defeat it apparently. Under his command, they used their teamwork to build a massive spaceship called the Torturer, which is basically a massive prison for everyone. Since we were unable to fight them, we decided to round up every world that we have visited and bring them to this new dimension called the Myth Dimension, where we will be safe from the clutches of Orochimaru and all of the—
Whoa! Hold on a minute. Are you telling me that we're trapped in this new dimension without any home or food or any idea of where we are because you guys were all too chicken to fight a bunch of bad guys that you fought before?
How would you react if I said yes?
Wait, now I'm stuck here with a bunch of losers.
Hey, who you calling a loser?
I'm calling you a loser.
Can a loser do this?
I'm getting in there.
Don't be too hard on yourself, Sora. I also know what it's like to run away from danger and how bad it feels afterwards. It's okay, Aang. I'm alright. Though I'd feel a lot better if I knew why King Mickey was so afraid to fight Orochimaru in the first place. We could take him, couldn't we?
No, we could not! Alright, I'll let you both in on a little secret. Why Orochimaru is so powerful? It's because he met an evil demon named Bill Cipher. A triangle with absolutely zero sense of sanity. All he cares about is turning the universe into his personal plaything. After his defeat in Gravity Falls, somehow a piece of his statue found its way to the Naruto planet. Orochimaru found that object and was able to transport himself to the Chaos Dimension, where he met Bill Cipher, and Bill Cipher made a deal with him to make him all-powerful so that he could help him take over the universe. And that is why Orochimaru is super powerful and has this whole army of villains, all because of Bill Cipher. Sure, we might be able to defeat them, but we could never defeat Bill Cipher. Never!
Oh. Well then, I suppose that's a reasonable explanation for why we decided to run away instead of fight.
I mean, I still think we should have stayed and fight, but I guess that was the right course of action.
So, now what?
Now we make sure everyone is resettled in this new world.
And that is exactly what they started doing. Though it wasn't easy. They had a lot of construction to do, and I mean a lot. But they got the job done in a couple months, especially thanks to Sir Topham Hatt's engines from the island of Sodor. Everybody transferred to this new dimension, grouped together based on which company owned their movies. Except the video games, they stuck together. For example, every movie owned by Disney grouped into one city named Disney, and enlisted help from engines that were local to this dimension. Just like the video game characters, all the anime and cartoon characters banded together to form their own groups, and they began fighting in a war on who would get to keep the land they both had dibs on. Eventually, a treaty was signed, and they both started building on the land together. This combination of cartoon and anime eventually gave rise to the town known as Toonville. Now, while Toonville, Disneyland, and DreamWorks all built their lands very close to each other, all the other companies went further away to avoid competition, such as Warner Brothers, who built much farther away, and Universal Studios even further. These locations were so far away that the engines of Sodor could only offer minimal assistance while their cities were being constructed. But between you and me, they saw this as a blessing, since the other companies could get a little... After 6 months of hard work, every character transferred to the new dimension had a fully functioning society to live in. In fact, these cities were so grand that they became popular tourist attractions to the locals of this dimension. So the engines of Sodor, working together with the local engines, transported tourists from city to city, who, for the most part, always kept to themselves, never actually wanting to visit one another. For after many years, they had formed biased opinions about one another. But one person would change all that. But that's another story. Go.
Oh wait, I forgot trees.
Okay, now just gonna pick out some trees. Yeah, that's not a tree. Oh hey!
After who knows how many months, the set is complete again!
Now go back in the shelf.
Well, he just tried to kill Claire. Okay, Starfire, come here. Ow.
Now, many threats have attacked your worlds before, such as the Heartless, or Ansem, or Zemnis, or Xehanort, or Baby Xehanort, or Older Xehanort, or or Xehanort, or Mega Xehanort, or Terranort, or Meganort, or Xenomorph. There are just so many Norts, I hate them all.